Yeah, Devo, I guess just that's five SEC wins in a row. What does this win do for you guys as confidence? I know you guys have said you were a confident bunch coming into this.
It feels good. Like I said, yeah, we had confidence coming in here. Um, I haven't lost to Kentucky yet since I've been playing for Arkansas, so I for sure had some coming in. Just knowing that the last time I played in Rupp with the team, the 2 years prior to this year, we came in and won. You know what I mean? It was tough. Of course, Kentucky is Kentucky. You know what I mean? It's a really well coached program. All around blue. It's a blue blood. So we just want to come in here and just fight. And I think we as a collective group did that.
What did you think of the way you guys shared the ball tonight? I think at one point you, Ricky, and AB had I think 11 assists. And I think you had a season high with at least seven last I checked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We came into the game wanting to attack the pick and roll. We knew that their coverages wasn't that good. Just knowing that Oscar wasn't up to par on the pick and rolls, and so we knew that we wanted to just continue just attack the goal. You know what I mean, and feed the bigs rolling down to the paint. Bob.
Yeah, hey, Devo, congratulations. You guys shot 62 or almost 60% the first half. And they shot even better in the second half, 70. So I'm just, what was the key to that? Just what you think about shooting that well against Kentucky in Rupp Arena?
I think we took care of the ball pretty well, and I think we managed our shots the right way. You know what I mean? When it came down to the last few possessions where we needed to execute, I think we did that by either getting the basket or getting to the free throw line. And so I think we, as a collective group, did pretty well executing, I guess you can say.
Yeah. What'd you think of Anthony's game? He just seemed like he did everything. He had a few turnovers, but man, he did everything else.
Yeah. There's nothing that you don't see every game. You know what I mean? He always fills the stat sheets. And he also do the small things that you don't even see, such as like tagging rollers and doing things like that on the defensive end that help us out. And so it's not a surprise that Anthony's doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? I expect it. And he know that I expect even more. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna continue to push him every single day.
And just, you guys, it's not just a road win. It's at Kentucky. They've been playing well. You win by 15. Just how big a win is this for you guys, given how tough the road's been for most of the season?
It's a huge win, knowing that even though we got to play them again at home, I think it's the last game of the season. I think this is pretty big, coming into Rupp Arena. Hard road wins are hard in the SEC, and so I think we all came here and did our job, and as you see, we got the job done.
Thanks, Steve. I might have a couple more if time allows, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Sorry.
Curtis.
Hey, Devo, I'm sure Mikel's top priority tonight was to hold down Oscar Tshiebwe, and he did a good job of that. But he also gave you guys 15 points on the other end. Just what'd you make of his performance on both ends of the floor?
Really well played. We knew Kel was going to be there, you know what I mean, when it came to guarding Oscar. He wasn't going to miss him. We know Kel a good shot blocker. He also going to keep Oscar in front of him, and he did exactly that. And I think he did really, really good on Oscar. And on the offensive end, he continued to roll to the basket and knock down mid-range shots, which we know he had in his game.
And there's a pretty high-scoring first half. It seems like you guys really cranked up the defensive intensity out of the break and started forcing a lot of turnovers to fuel the offense. I guess, was that an emphasis at halftime? And what do you think keyed the success on that end after the break?
Yeah, that's our team, defense, you know what I mean? And that's how we get our offense rolling. And like you said, the beginning of the second half, we did that. We had got a few steals. AB got 2 steals and got 2 dunks right off the jump. And you can't ask for nothing better than that, you know what I mean? And I think everyone else did pretty well guarding their guys. We tried to fight over all the screens that they always set within their offense, but I think other than that, everyone else, even the bench, helped us out. And with the fans being here, they helped us out, and I think we all helped each other in some type of way to pull this win out. Touch.
Yeah, Devo, y'all have had some second half double digit leads that y'all have let slip away, but y'all were able to maintain it, win by 15 tonight. What was the key to maintaining that large lead tonight?
take the right shots, execute down the stretch. And I think we did a pretty good job at that. The coaches was calling the right plays for the right guys. We get into our spots. If we're not making a jump shot or getting to the rack, I think we did a pretty good job drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Some of us finished free throws, some of us didn't. We got to make sure we continue to execute on those free throws. But other than that, I think down the stretch, that's the key. You know what I mean? Making sure we finish the game out strong with execution.
And the TV broadcast showed Kentucky fans heading for the exits with about 4 minutes left. I'm curious if you saw that and what that was like in a place like Rupp Arena.
Yeah. We seen, and I told the guys, stay locked in. You know what I mean? We're not worried about that. We did see that, but we wanted to make sure we finished the game because we know we have tendencies to just let leads up on accident, you know, and we wanted to make sure we kept the lead that we had. And I think we did a pretty good job doing that, you know.
Christina.
Devo, you guys went from no road wins to 2 in a row, and one of them obviously at a really tough place to play in Rupp Arena. Just what does that turnaround say about where this team's at right now?
I feel like we haven't even reached our peak, you know. We're just now getting better. And we're just now getting to the level that y'all as the outsiders and our fans and everyone that expected us to be good. I think we're reaching that now, you know, and we still got a lot of things to work on for sure. But other than that, I think this is huge. It starts right here, especially with the young guys making a huge contributing huge in this game, you know. Loud atmosphere coming to Rupp first time. It's hard, you know, and I remember my first time, it was COVID, and I didn't get this experience. And so I know it's hard for them, and I think they handled it really well.
Thanks, Devo. Appreciate you.
Yeah, AB, it looked like you were kind of grimacing in pain for a lot of the second half. He still finished with a really, well-rounded game, I guess probably minus some turnovers. But I guess just what was kind of the fuel for you tonight? And what did you think of your overall game?
Overall, I think I did all right. I was pretty efficient. 3 wasn't dropping, but I still find ways to get myself involved and get my team involved. And I mean, the fuel was it's Rupp Arena, not everybody gets to play in there. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna get to play in there if I ever get to play in there again. So I was just thinking it's a special arena, special venue. So just come out and try to play hard because it's a lot of people who want to play in there.
Bob.
Yeah, I try and make this a good one. You guys shot 60-some% for the game, over 70 in the second half. What was the key to that? And could you ever imagine doing that in Rupp Arena?
We shot 64. That's what it was.
We just said last shot. So
okay. Without the last shot, we shot 64. But I missed it too. But we're confident in our team and our offense. And when we're unselfish like that, I think we could shoot a high percent like that every game. We're just really unselfish tonight. Had a lot of runouts, and we just took good shots overall. Even the ones that didn't drop, I feel like we took pretty good shots overall.
we still tied the record.
Yeah, and we
still tied.
tied a record or percentage, something like that. Yeah.
Christina.
Yeah.
Just Mikel's defense on Shibwe and just his game overall. He had a season high in points. Just what did you see out of him, and how important was it for him to contribute that way?
Over the last couple of games, he's been contributing a lot. I think the biggest thing he did for us was protect the paint and lock down one of the best players in college basketball. He held him to a quiet night compared to what he usually does and what he did last year. So I think he just did a good job accepting the challenge and playing really hard and just being a dog and playing really hard for us at the 5 spot.
Hutch.
Yeah, how nice was it to not only build that double-digit lead but maintain it through the end? And what was the key to that tonight?
Just playing really hard on defense and taking good shots, being unselfish, and picking out our matchups and going at the matchups we thought we could win. I feel like tonight we weren't very selfish, which is good. And we just took good shots. And then once we got the lead, we kind of managed the clock a little bit better than we have. So we did a good job holding on to the lead until the end.
Curtis.
It was a pretty high scoring first half for both teams there, but it looks like you guys really cranked up the intensity on defense to open the second half. You had a couple steals and transition dunks. I guess how hard was that emphasized at halftime? And then how key do you think that was to get that separation there early?
I mean, going into halftime, we kind of knew we messed up a lot of things in the first half, and we were still fortunate to have a 1-point lead. So coming out, we want to crank up the defense and just get stops, and that kind of led to run out dunks and got us a lot of momentum. So, we try to come out always with some energy in the second half. We did a good job of that today.
Okay, Bob, get a bonus one.
Okay. Well, Anthony, you guys destroyed them in the paint. I think 46-28, and then we talk about the turnovers, 23-10. What you think of those two aspects of how you guys dominated those two aspects?
We did a good job. They don't have a lot of shot blockers, but they have some dudes who can block shots. So all week we just thought about getting into the paint and trying to score in there. Despite the big bodies they have, we're just confident in ourselves going to the rim. So we did a good job of that. And then turnovers, we did a pretty good job. I think I had over half our turnovers. So the rest of the team did a really good job not turning the ball over. So that was good for us. Our goal was 10 or less.
I think you played okay otherwise.
Yeah, it was like turnovers. It sucked.
All right, thanks, AB.